The busy man. There was a man. He had an important job which made him busy all the time. The man was married to a beautiful woman, but sadly, he never had time for her because of his work. The wife never complained. She feared she would put too much pressure on the man if she did. His wife tried to allow them to have a loving relationship as a couple. She would bring board games on weekends and ask them to play. The man's response was always the same. He would say, "I am sorry, my dear. I am busy. You know, work stuff," as he continued to spend time on either his phone or on his laptop. The man spent on the woman heavily. He would always buy gifts for her and thought that was enough. "Thank you," the woman would always say. The man would only nod as he went about his work. Time and time again, the woman tried to get the attention of the man. He would always put her off. "Work," he would chant like a mantra. The woman grew sadder and sadder. She thought about both of them going to a couples therapy. "Work," the man would echo. "I don't have time for any therapy." He never thanked her. He provided the money for dinner after all. Why would he need to thank her for it? He would always think. The wife began to lose weight. The man barely even noticed. One day as the man was going to work, the woman gave the man a note and asked him to try to read it when he got to work. The man stuffed the note into a pocket in his bag. He forgot to read it. When he got home that night, seeing his wife didn't even remind him of the note. "Did you read the note?" the wife asked. "Work," the man responded. "I was so busy I couldn't read it." "Don't worry. I am getting a promotion this month. I would buy more of that jewelry you always like." As the wife tried to respond, the man interrupted her as he yawned. "I have to sleep now. Work tomorrow," he said. The man went into their room. He didn't bid her good night, nor did he peck her. The wife's heart broke even further. Her husband never even noticed she doesn't wear any of the jewelry he bought for her. The woman went to sleep. The next morning, she didn't wake up as the man left for work. She always woke up to prepare breakfast for him. The man got angry. He went out each day working harder than anyone else, and the person he spends most of his money on didn't even prepare breakfast for him. He stomached his anger as he left for work. "I would deal with this when I am back from work," he thought. He was running late. He didn't want anything to happen to his perfect attendance record. The promotion exercise was just around the corner. He didn't want to miss out on it. That night, the man got back from work. He was greeted with absence. There was no sweet aroma of food. His wife wasn't even at her usual seat in the sitting room. Strange, he thought. He didn't look for her. He just went into the kitchen to make cereal for himself. He dropped the bowl in the kitchen sink. As he got into the room to sleep, he saw his wife still lying on the bed. He got furious. He called her name but heard no response. He called her again. She didn't respond. He got to her side and tapped her. His heart dropped in his chest. Her body was cold to the touch. "No! No! No!" he yelled. He picked up the phone to call an ambulance. His wife was declared dead as they got to the hospital. She had died of an incurable illness. The man was shaken. How? He asked no one in particular. He provided her with all she needed. She was comfortable. How could she be dying and not tell him, he wondered. As he got home, he remembered the note. He went to his bag and took it out. The note read, "I am dying. I have tried everything to tell you. You don't read my texts. You don't return my calls. I want to spend the remaining days with you. I love you." The man began to heave as he burst into tears. He felt pain all over his body. His wife was gone and he never appreciated her or nurtured his relationship with her. Sadness filled the man. His work, forgotten as grief, washed over him. Share with your loved ones. Enjoy our other stories.